What you can do, you do. The right thing you're supposed to do, you do. You give your love, your commitment, your attention. You give that to the woman that you love. If she decides to rubbish that, to throw that back in your face, to leave you for another man, that's on her, not you. Guys, welcome back again to another YouTube video. My name is IK. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Here are 5 signs that your girl may cheat on you. The 5 points I'll be discussing with you in this video are actually a huge indication that a woman has a higher propensity of cheating on you. It's not about the woman. You hear as I would explain the points to you. I'm not coming from her perspective of being a cheater. No, I'm just saying with the dynamics of your relationship, the propensity to cheat has now increased. The number one sign that a woman would most likely cheat on you is that you were not her first choice. If that girl that you're with would have rather been with someone else or preferred that she was with somebody else, if she hasn't been able to walk around her feelings of being in love with another person or in love with a different type of person, she loves a certain kind of person that you may not be, then the possibility that she would cheat on you with that ideal kind of person that she likes is much higher. It's important that your partner is actually into you and the type of person that you are, like emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever you want to call it. It's important that your partner is into you, into the type of person you are. If she's like, you're not really like my typical kind of guy, you're not like the kind of guys I go for, but maybe, I will consider, or maybe, something about you is special or different, or, you're not really her type, and she's made it kind of known, but she's saying, maybe we can work it out. No, you don't want to be in that kind of relationship. You want to be in the kind of relationship where the girl actually thinks she's your type, that she's into you, she wants you, she's physically attracted to you, she's drawn to you, like she can't help herself around you. She wants to hold you, she wants to kiss you, she wants to be with you. Like, this is the kind of relationship you want to be in. Not the type where she's almost being compelled to be with you. You are increasing that girl's propensity to cheat. And when that happens, now you're going to say, the women are not faithful, blah, blah, blah. Well, you need to go for the kind of woman who is massively into you and attracted to you to reduce the propensity of that happening. Guys, this is the number one sign. If your girl is not into you, if she's not your type, she'll most likely cheat on you. The second sign is you are in a long-distance relationship. The honest truth now is that the world has become more integrated, is more of a global place. Your ability to commute or travel from one place to the other has become easier. The stress around it is now, astonishingly mitigated. You can easily get on a flight, go here, go there, see someone. Long-distance relationship, for me, my definition of it is that you are not able to see the person at will. You are not able to see the person when you can, when you want to. You're not able to spend time with them properly. Do things you're supposed to do as couples. Live your life the way you're supposed to live as couples. If you're not able to do this, then you are in a long-distance relationship. Another form of long distance is that you are thousands and thousands of miles away from each other. You see some people, like, they're in Canada, but they are dating someone in Cameroon. I don't understand how you want to make that work. Like, and there's no plan of when to get together, when, we'll finally live our lives and spend our time together. There's no plan. There's no speaking on that. You are in a long-distance relationship, and you are increasing the propensity for cheating to occur, even from you, not just the girl. Let's not even do that here. You would most likely cheat. She may most likely cheat. Why? Because everyone has physical needs. You have those needs. If not physical, it's emotional. Especially for women, they'll have those emotional needs. And when a woman starts getting emotionally drawn to another man, it's not going to be that long before she becomes physically drawn to him. And then that man has her body and her soul. and you are left with nothing. You have been cheated upon because what? You set yourself up in a long distance relationship where you're not even spending time with your partner, where you're not able to see her when you want, where you're not able to, be intimate with her. You can't have any of that. And you expect the relationship to work. You expect her to keep herself while you are up here doing whatever you want. You expect that she's fine being in Cameroon, being in Nigeria, being somewhere in Ukraine, while you are here in the Western world living life the way you want. And the next thing, when she misbehaves, you will say, oh, women are all the same. They're all the same. There's no, this girl's ain't loyal. Well, how's she going to be loyal? She has nothing she's been craving you for years, for months. Some people even much longer than that. Then don't meet. Oh, baby, how are you? Spend time on the phone, video call, do all these things. You think that's ever going to be enough for your relationship? You think that's ever going to make you guys be the way you're supposed to be? Is that going to fulfill your physical needs? If you like getting intimate over the phone on video, that doesn't do shit. That doesn't do anything for your relationship. It's only a matter of time. You will start feeling that more. The physical connection, the touch. You need that. Being around, sniffing that person. Obsessed with them, putting your face in them. It's important. It's important for you. Don't set yourself up with long-distance relationship. If you're already married and this is due to circumstance, I pity you because I know it's not easy. For a lot of people, they can't survive for that long. And many people have already started misbehaving even in marriages while being in long-distance relationship. And this is beginning to impact your relationship. Because when things are happening, there's a subconscious transmission into the relationship. It spreads. And you would realize that the flair, the love, the excitement, the thrill, whatever it is, the connection is going down, is fading and waning away because something else has infiltrated the relationship. Another sign that your girl has a propensity to cheat on you is that she's been beaten down in the relationship. Beaten down. I don't mean physical beating. If you're already doing physical beating, you are not a man. Something wrong with you. But she's been beaten down psychologically, emotionally. You've gaslit this girl so many times. You're using every technique to suppress her and beat her down. Like, you never even accept any wrong. You accept no wrong, my brother. Like, nothing you do is wrong. Everything you do is right. And you stand by it. I'm not trying to justify anyone cheating here. Don't get me wrong. But it's not that easy, especially for a lot of people. If a woman has been beaten down emotionally and she's having that emotion being met somewhere else, or somebody else is kind of like, satisfying that, or, entertaining, just helping her and that, soothing the pain and all that. Now, what do you think is going to happen next? She's drifting away from you into the arms of another man. Your girl knows that you are even a perpetual cheater. You are a perpetual liar. What do you think is naturally going to happen? You are pushing that girl away, and you are pushing her into the arms of another man. And another man is going to take her and be like, yeah, welcome, babe. Come into my life and stay. If you genuinely love this girl and you want to make things work with her, then you have to learn to be a better man and to, hold on to your partner properly. This does not mean that a woman who would misbehave or cheat on you would not still do that. But that doesn't mean you don't do what your responsibility is. The fact that somebody may still do something regardless of how you behave doesn't mean you shouldn't behave right. The fact that your child may still turn out to be an armed robber tomorrow, God forbid, doesn't mean you shouldn't train them right in the ways of God. If they choose that path tomorrow, it's their business. What you can control, you control. What you can do, you do. The right thing you're supposed to do, you do. You give your love, your commitment, your attention. You give that to the woman that you love. If she decides to rubbish that, to throw that back in your face, to leave you for another man, that's on her, not you. Another sign that this girl might just cheat on you is that you pressured her to be in a relationship with you. There are guys who they're just like, would do anything to get a particular girl. They'll be like, nah, this girl is for me. She's for me. She's the one. They will do anything. They will buy her a gift. They will talk to her anytime. They would run, coming to her whenever she calls. They will do anything. Some guys even buy her a vehicle. They're buying this, they do that, they do that, they do that. And some girls will watch this video and say, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with the guy doing all that? You just met this girl. You've already done everything in this world for her. There's nothing left. There's nothing left for you to do. Nothing else. You've done everything. You've spit your whole self. Everything. You've bought her a car in the first month of knowing her. After a year, what would you buy? A plane? There's no mystery to you. You've laid everything bare. You pressured this girl into being with you because you're seeing her as the chick, the one that everyone wants. Or I want to associate with her because it would boost my status. It would make me look good in the eyes of other people. It would make me look like, I can attract this kind of women. You want that for yourself, for your ego, for your own pride. You pressure her into dating you. Women can get pressured into dating you. She would want to be respectful. She would want to be like, this guy that is doing all these things for me. How can I just not be with him? How can I not give him a chance? I'll give him a chance. I'll do it. I'll try to at least, be there for him, reciprocate. And then in your mind, you guys are dating. In her mind, she's trying you out. And then even if she ends up dating you for a moment, she will end up realizing too that outside all those things that you do, you are still not her type. Allow things happen naturally, organically. Confess your feelings when you should. Don't pressure anyone into being with you. Don't be a second option to any girl. Do not pressure anyone into being with you. I'm telling you the honest truth. You're better off alone than pressuring anyone to be with you. The last point here that your partner is more likely to cheat on you is that she has this openness to other men. She has this openness, We can't really describe it. Some people, maybe it's due to their profession, what they've been exposed to, lifestyle, growing up, a lot of things. But there are some women who have a certain level of openness to other men. And it's not communicated vividly or directly. It's communicated indirectly and subconsciously, even subtly. Yeah. Your partner is on Instagram, but most of our pictures are half naked, nude pictures. She's on social media and she portrays herself in a way that she wants to attract other men. And she claims, I don't want to attract anybody. That's just me. That's just who I am. That's just how I am. That's just my life. That doesn't make sense. If I started tomorrow to post pictures with six packs and, just ripped on Instagram all the time in the name of modeling, and girls are reaching out to me, I'm not gonna say, that's just who I am. What I'm doing there is I'm inducing, I'm leaving myself open. She has this openness to men. If any guy approaches her that she feels is good looking or has money, she would most likely give out her number to that person. Not always, but there's a huge chance. There's a higher chance that she is open to that, or she may do that. You're in a relationship with this girl, but she has contacts of other men saved differently, in different deceitful ways. That's somebody who is open to other men and she's not just into you. This kind of girl has a propensity to cheat on you. You want somebody who preserves and who protects. And it's not something everyone learns on the start. Many people would need to be taught this because some people are very open. They're just open to everybody and everything. They will talk to anybody, they will chat with anybody, but they don't mean anything much more, But that is how usually it starts. You want to be able to mitigate the chances of such things happening. If you are dating a girl like this who has openness to other men, openness, she could meet a new guy in an event and they will hang out. Some girls are that disrespectful. You could even go to somewhere with them and she's chatting more with another guy than you. I'm sorry, I know that broke your heart if you've experienced that. Guys, many of the examples that I've given are actually coming from your side. Be aware that my videos are targeted to men and helping you be a better person for yourself and for your relationship. This is not to castigate any woman. No, that's not what this video is about. This video is about making you a better person, being more invested in your relationship, finding the right women for you, and leaving the rest of it to God. You've done your best. You've put in your best, and you expect the best of your partner based off of the kind of person that you've chosen. You know their capacity and their abilities, what they bring to the table. So you're expecting equally the same of her, and every other thing is left to God. And life, destiny, whatever you want to call it, whatever happens from there is not on you. Guys, this is all I have for you. My name is IK. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope I see more of you, and I hope you stay. Take it easy.